Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about what it is that I hate about Pisces. Disclaimer before I get started, Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac, and it rules your sun. If you're watching this, you are a Pisces sun sign, more than likely. But I want you to know that there is more to your astrology than just your sun sign. There is your moon sign, your ascendant sign, which are very important, and then there's also all your personal planets and interpersonal or generational planets as well. And there's aspects. There's so many more things to your astrology than just your sun sign. So I want to say that before I start this video, because there are going to be some things that you don't agree with, that you don't believe, that affect you and don't represent you as a Pisces sun sign. It does not mean they're not true. It just means that you have other parts in your chart that are not Piscean and have other different aspects or placements that affect your personality in a different way. So yeah, I just want to say that before I get started. Let's get started, Pisces. Let me roast you a little bit. These sun signs. So Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac, and this pretty much means that they are. A lot of people call the 12th house in Pisces the trash can of the zodiac, because essentially what happened was they had all these signs represent different things, and then when they kind of got to like the 8th house and stuff, when it came to like Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, they kind of ran out of things to represent. And then when they finally got to Pisces, they kind of threw everything into Pisces that wasn't represented in everything else. So it was very difficult for the archetypes to kind of gradually grow, because they get deeper and deeper as you progress from the 1st to the 12th. So the 12th, as in Pisces, is like the end. So there's a lot of interesting things that rule Pisces. Pisces rules drugs and alcohol. It also rules spirituality, metaphysics, incarceration, mental illness, psychology, anything that hypnosis, anything that has to do with the collective unconscious is ruled by Pisces. With that being said, Pisces have a lot of drug problems. They're the most common drug addicts, because Pisces don't want to live in the real world. They want to have this spiritual experience, and a lot of the time, especially when they're younger, they go to drugs or alcohol to cope and to reach that high. And a lot of the time, Pisces will partake in drugs and alcohol just to interact with people, because they can't interact with people on a sober level, just because they don't want to. They want to experience things in this like otherworldly, intoxicated, inebriated sort of way. And Pisces are also very like they don't care. They don't care what it takes, as long as they get a high, because anything they can get addicted to, they will, because 12th house in Pisces also rules addictions. So what you can overcome and whatnot. Pisces are also very emotional, and they're a lot of crybabies a lot of the time, similar to Cancer, where they just bitch and moan and complain, because they're Pisces, and no one's on their level, and they're not spiritual enough, or they're not enlightened enough to be on my level, so I'm just not going to associate with them. That's kind of like a Pisces. Pisces do that. They think they're the shit sometimes, because they're the 12th sign, and because they're this mysterious, otherworldly, like, empathetic chameleon. They think that they're much better, when they're really not. They're just kind of like the trash can of the zodiac, and everybody just kind of like shits on them, because they're very emotionally unstable a lot of the time, and that's because they don't know stability. They're not like the opposite sign of Virgo, which is all about stability and organization. They're very disorganized. They're very unstable. They live in an unstable way. They don't have like a working schedule a lot of the time, because they're like absorbing everything from their environment all the time, so they're not really worried about how like to take care of their environment or to take care of their health or whatever it could be. So Pisces definitely don't really take that much care, because they're too preoccupied with their mind and aligning their chakras or being zen or being spiritual or enlightened, and they're focused on that. They're focused on like reaching higher states of consciousness a lot of the time, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but they're just very they're very annoying sometimes, because they think that they're much better than other people, and they're not. They're very disorganized, which is a big turnoff for me with Pisces. I can't stand it. I can't stand their drug use. They're very like annoying. Like, I just can't stand drug use in general, because I'm like, if you want to hang out with me and have fun, can't we have fun without doing drugs or alcohol? Like, don't you enjoy my company enough that you don't need to be high? So that's my own personal opinion on that. But yeah, Pisces, they're also they get attached, and they care a lot about people, which is a good thing to an extent, but they're the martyr, so they will literally like kill themselves for someone else, and I don't like that about them. Yes, I like that they care. I like that they're there for people and they want to help people, but at the same time, they're not taking care of themselves, and they're killing themselves over someone else's opinion, and I can't stand that about Pisces. They're very like they want people's approval, and they want people to care for them and to need them, and if they're not being needed, then they feel like they're not being useful, and it's just really annoying, because they don't know when to stop caring, and it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, but like they just don't know, and it's really annoying. I already said they're disorganized. They're a mess. They're a mess, and they rule mental illness, so they could definitely have gone through a lot of trauma in their life, and not know how to cope with it, so they use drugs or alcohol to cope, or a different type of addiction. So yeah, they have a lot on their plate, Pisces. They really do, and I commend them for being a Pisces, because it is difficult. And I don't hate Pisces, really. I just find a lot of traits for them annoying. But yeah, that's what I hate about Pisces. I guess I'm done. So if you like this video, which you probably didn't because you're a Pisces sun sign and absolutely hated me bashing on you, still put a like down below. It'd be great. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out new videos all the time. Astrology videos, spirituality videos, business videos, videos of me playing piano once I get that fixed, and then videos in Spanish, Japanese, and French. If any of those interest you, make sure to subscribe. I'll be putting out new videos all the time. Super excited. And I am also super excited about my next series I'm going to be starting, my next astrology series. So I am going to start that, or upload that introductory video tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. It's going to be fun. And I'm looking forward to it. So I'm really happy I completed the series about what I love / hate about each sign. And I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh, down below, I have my Jupiter-Saturn series, which is an ongoing Jupiter-Saturn series. Ongoing series about Jupiter and Saturn and how they affect you collectively together as a combination in your own personal chart. And then I have my Spirituality A to Z series, which is an alphabetical series about different aspects of spirituality that are represented by each letter in the alphabet, which is pretty cool. And then down below I also have my moon sign video linked, which will explain more about moon signs and how they affect you and your own personal moon sign. So if you don't know your moon sign, look it up, and then you can watch my moon sign video, and it'll explain more about your particular moon sign and let you understand more about yourself. And if you're a Pisces, you probably already know it because you're super spiritual, and you already probably looked into this stuff. So And if not, you should, because you're a Pisces and you grow in that area. So yeah. But anywho, I'm done. I love you. You're great. I hate you too sometimes, but it's okay. We hate everybody. It's cool. Bye.